Donald Trump signed an executive order today on tariffs, 25% on Canada, Mexico, and 10% additional tariffs on China, on top of any existing tariffs. Now, he did carve out no tariff on oil and I think a 10% tariff on energy coming from Canada. He said to minimize disruptions in energy coming from Canada and oil coming into the United States. That's if those countries continue to trade with us. We will see what happens with that. I think they're supposed to go into effect as of Tuesday. Now, Donald Trump believes tariffs are a magical thing that you put on and the money gets paid by the treasury of the other country. That is not the case. As I've talked about in numerous videos, they get paid by the American consumer. The cost gets passed on. Now we will see what kind of retaliation there will be from those two countries. Donald Trump said as recently as yesterday, Friday, that tariffs do not cause inflation, they cause success. He thinks he's going to win this. Remember his first term, he slapped a 25% tariff, or I think it was, or 10%, whatever it was, on China. And they said, okay, fine, we just won't buy your soybeans. And we had beans rotting in the fields, and we had to bail out the farmers to the tune of billions of dollars. And that's what's going to happen this time. They're going to say, okay, we won't buy this or we won't buy that. There's going to be some workaround. This does not help our position in the world stage. Beyond that, during his term, Donald Trump had pulled us out of NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement that was negotiated during Bill Clinton's term. That said we would not put tariffs on Canada and Mexico and vice versa. And said he could negotiate a better deal. He negotiated the U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement, which was effectively NAFTA with a new name, signed it, said it was the best deal ever. And now he has violated the treaty that he himself negotiated. Why? Because he thinks tariffs are a magical thing, that when he puts them on, say, Canada, that the money comes from Canada's treasury into our treasury, and that's not how they work. Companies are expected to start raising prices, and a lot of them will raise prices even if they're not affected because they can. They can claim the tariff. Nobody would know the difference. This is going to be bad for the economy. When he announced that he was going ahead with them yesterday, on Friday, the stock market had wiped out all of the gains it had made for the day, and it is projecting, I'm assuming, to go lower as a result of these tariffs. Now we will ultimately see what the retaliation is going to be. But Donald Trump thinks he's a genius. He's doing something. And what he's going to do is wreck the economy.